Hi, all trade finance professionals. Those who are appearing for CDCS or may not be appearing, daily working also. So today we'll be having a discussion on merchanting trade transactions. Many of the trade finance professionals, we get confused with what do you mean by this. See, merchanting trade is a big topic. I try to cover the basics of it today. Basics plus the rules and regulations. That much. Okay, because otherwise it will go on for hours and hours and hours. We need to understand the topic first. What is merchanting trade? And what does RBI say about it? Okay. So watch the video fully. Share it with your friends. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon. Again, don't miss this. So let's discuss the topic. What is merchanting trade? Okay. So let's start. Okay. Let's start. Hold on. So let's study. Let's start our discussion. See, merchanting trade transaction generally, suppose I'll give you a simple example over here. Then once we complete the example, then I'll come to this theory. First, you must understand the concept. Okay. So in merchanting trade, what happens? I am, let's say, a person, a trader. Let's say trader. Okay. In country A. Okay. Country. Let's say our country only, Bharat, India. Okay. I am a trader, okay, in country Bharat. We call it Bharat now. Now what will I do? I will do the transactions in such a way that goods are supplier, seller is from, let's say, any country. Let's, for namesake, let's call it China. Okay. And there is a buyer in, let's say, Europe or any country, let's say London, let's call it specific name, London. Huh? So there is a buyer over there. Of course, London, England, all this logic. I am just giving an example. So goods are sold from here, from seller to the buyer, but they are not touching our shores. They are not coming to our country. It is directly moving from China to whichever country it is. This is basically merchanting trade. When the goods do not touch our shores, that is merchanting transaction. Then why is our guy doing this? Why is this trader doing it? Commission. Simple. Commission. This person will get a commission. Very simple. Goods moving from here to here. And I am getting the commission. What's the harm? The overall logic is this. So now once you understand the logic, let's move back to the theory. So now, a triangular trade, now we'll understand everything. A triangular trade where an Indian merchant acts as an intermediary, sourcing goods from a supplier in one foreign country and selling them to a buyer in another foreign country. Simple. Goods from country A to country B, whichever it may be. Okay. Now the important part is the goods physically move from the supplier's country to buyer's country by bypassing India entirely. Bypassing means it will not touch the shores of our country. See, now here I am talking about our country, Bharat. You might be from any country. You might be from some other country, whichever country you are. Logic remains the same. The goods do not touch your shores. Simple. Purpose. Allows SMEs and others to facilitate international trade without needing physical inventory, profiting from price differences or commissions. What do you mean by this? How is it useful? How is it giving the commissions? Commission is understood. Commission, you can understand that. Trader gets a commission. But what about this? Profiting from price difference. What is this price difference? See, trader is very clever. Trader will earn the commission also many times for transferring the goods. Also, trader will do what? If the price difference is there, the trader is a trader, so he'll buy at low cost, sell it at higher cost, isn't it? So simple. Now, physical inventory. What is this physical inventory? Without needing physical inventory. Now, without needing physical inventory means now see this. This is a difference, or this is an advantage to the company also. Not only, because otherwise you might think this is only beneficial to the trader. This guy. And what about these two? Why are they doing it then? If this is beneficial for this trader, why are these two buyer and seller doing it? Because they need not keep the inventory. Very important that is. Because the inventory carrying cost is huge. Isn't it? Inventory carrying cost, if you want to study that, that's a separate study of EOQ, economic order quantity. Okay, there's a formula for EOQ. It includes all this carrying cost, ordering cost. That you'll have to study because that's a separate costing study. So these guys do it because they don't have to keep the inventories. It's a JIT technique, just in time. Okay? So that's why these two, buyer and seller, also do it. Means buyer basically, and seller does it because of business, pure. Now the important part is conditions. See, transaction you understood. Important part is conditions. Very important. Now we have certain rules and regulations for that. Specifically in our country, Bharat. Direct shipment. Goods must be shipped directly from foreign supplier to foreign buyer. Simple, A to B, not coming in between. Our country will not come in between. Move. Goods must not enter India's domestic tariff area. Means they must not touch our shores. Simple. Now look at this. Domestic tariff area we are talking of. Now you have to understand one important part. There is a gift city which has come up in Bharat. That doesn't come under domestic tariff area. So if they touch that gift city area, then it is not considered that they are touching Indian shores. Then also it's considered as a merchanting trade. Important part. Okay. Financial flow. All payments, import and export legs must be routed through Indian authorized dealer bank in freely convertible foreign currency. So it must, all the transactions must pass through the AD bank, authorized dealer. AD1 we call it, authorized dealer bank. Okay. There are three types of ADs. AD1, AD2, AD3. Okay. That's again a separate discussion. Not under the purview of CDCS. Okay. So Indian authorized dealer, one-to-one matching, this is very important. Otherwise what happens, if you don't do one-to-one matching, there is a great chance of fraud and AML happening, anti-money laundering happening. Means money laundering basically. You be in any country, this precaution will have to take. One-to-one matching, export leg, import leg. See this. The bank verifies the documents, invoices, transport, docs to match the import and the export legs. Very important. If you do it in bulk for a pool of the transactions, you are definitely to face a fraud someday. Some money laundering activity, and you will get caught someday as a banker or as an agent. Means it might not be through a bank only, it can be some private agency also in some country. So you are definitely going to face the heat in that case. So you must match it one-to-one. One export leg, one import leg. One export leg, one import leg. Amount settled, amount settled. Otherwise you are gone. Okay? Genuine trade. The trade must be real trader. Trader must be real trader and not just a financial middleman with confirmed orders. Okay? Means genuine trader. Just one time I have got it by fluke and I am doing it, not allowed. You have to take proper permissions. You must be recognized as a trader. Okay? Profitability. Now this is very important. Profitability should be there. The transaction must be profitable. Losses aren't typically allowed. Means I am doing some merchanting trade and I am suffering losses. Why am I doing this merchanting trade then? Kindly note, in foreign transactions, or I just faced one case just today only. If, means I'll give you the summary of that. If any foreign transaction, let it be investment, let it be foreign trade, import, export, if somebody is doing it and then suffering the losses, it means that person is somewhere leading to money laundering. Because no person is a foolish person, no company is a foolish company. To do a foreign transaction, import, export transaction or any foreign direct investment, ODI transaction and then suffer losses. Nobody does it. Generally, 99.9% cases. So, profitability is important. Again, time limits. Very important part. Very important part. The transaction completion within 9 months. The transaction should be completed within 9 months at any cost. Complete transaction. Export leg, import leg, both of them. It should be completed within 9 months. Okay? Then foreign exchange outlay must not exceed 6 months. Latest one, October 25. So foreign funds outlay must not exceed 6 months. Means the bank must not, or not even the bank, the exporter, the merchanter, okay, the mercanter, the one who is doing, the trader who is doing the transaction, he will have to keep some funds, provision of some funds. So the net outlay of the funds, means funds from his own pocket, should not remain should not be out from his pocket for more than 6 months. Means if he is paying to this person will have to pay to the exporter. Look at this. If this trader is there, he is purchasing the goods from here and selling it to this guy, right? So this guy will pay him, but this guy will pay him later, right? But this person, seller, will ask for immediate payment. So if this seller is asking for immediate payment, here is the outlay of funds from the trader's pocket. So this outlay of funds should not be more than 6 months. If today I pay to this seller, within next 6 months, this buyer must pay me. Okay? So these are the two important conditions. Number one, within 9 months, the transaction is to be complete, all over. My import leg also, export leg also. And outlay of funds should not be more than 6 months. Compliance must adhere to the India's foreign trade policy, FTP and FEMA. Obviously, right? Foreign trade policy and FEMA, it must be adhered to. There are different RBI guidelines which constantly come up. So those must be adhered to. Okay? Means if you miss out on them, very difficult task then. Okay? So that is a separate part. See, again, that will take almost half an hour or 1 hour for discussion. We'll take it later someday. This video was just to explain you or understand. If you have any comments, you can directly put the comments over here in the comment section. And kindly follow our channel, isn't it? Kindly follow the channel. This channel is, say this, CDCS Adda247. Kindly follow the channel. Type it on Google, CDCS Adda247. You'll get it. And importantly, remember, all the points are covered, all the important videos are covered related to trade finance. Subscribe, click on the bell icon, do this. If you are planning to give CDCS, don't miss out on our Adda247 app. Download the app right now. After downloading the app, you'll get immediate discounts. Okay? So download it, and for purchasing the course, kindly use the code I am giving you. The code is Vishal Sir 50. See this. Click on buy now. Look at this. CDCS buy now. Click on the code which I am giving you. See this. VISHAL SIR Vishal Sir 50. That's it. Immediately you get 50% off, number one. Number two, first is 50% off. Second one, if you want some installments in this, for that also you can write. See, call on the number which I will give you. See this number, 919240023281. Kindly write this number, 919240023281. You be from any country, you can call on this number. Only call as per the Indian Standard Times. Okay. So you'll give the call and you'll get the discounts also. Don't miss out. Okay. Because CDCS, will hike your salary, will hike your overall money supply, isn't it? So bye everyone.